Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Go to places where you can meet people. Go to places. Now, I would much prefer just dealing with more select topics, and meaning stuff that guys who are actually getting women can relate to. Player problems. Because a lot of stuff people talk about to me is basic. What I'll be talking about though in these next two episodes is basic to me. And in the first one, just going to places where to meet people. Now I was motivated by it because as I constantly remind people, I'm in the real world. And I'll constantly encounter people or directly or sometimes indirectly. And this particular person, I was inspired to do this by a particular person who I know to be in their 40s, and they don't have any friends. They don't go out, they go to work and they come back. And there's a lot of guys like that. There's a lot of guys, and these are genuine guys. These ain't the guys who get online and complain and everything. They work, they come home. They don't have friends. They don't have a life. And the thing is, it's different reasons. It's not just some one thing. Like they never had friends. You got some guys like that. They had friends all their life, but they might have had friends before in the past, rather. But for whatever reason, some psychological comes up and I don't know. It could be 1,000 things. And I've always recommended therapy for some people. When some people hit me up privately, they're going through some stuff, I say, hey, I can give you advice on my philosophy or man gets women or just in life, but you need professional help for this. And that's very clear. That is very, very clear. So, but one of the things I want to do is just try to help right now. These are basics. This is not medical advice. And if you have some personal stuff that you're really dealing with, I highly recommend talking to a mental health professional. Because let me be clear again, what I present is my philosophy. If you agree with it, disagree with it, that's fine. This is my philosophy. It's worked for myself and thousands of men, heck, some women over the decades. Okay? And this is part of my philosophy on meeting people. This is very important because to me it's not hard. You get some people thinking, well, I got to go online or I'm having trouble on these online sites meeting people. And let me just address that real quick. See, one issue I really have with that is you going into a situation where you both have expectations. My thing is, and my philosophy is, go with the flow. And you can flow just being out. I've developed relationships, friendships, and acquaintances just by meeting people out in public. Especially women. If we're talking about man against women, just meeting them in the streets. That's my preference. And many who adhere to my philosophy, they have the same preference. And that's cool. So I'm telling you how to meet people according to just being out in the world. Now, go to places where you can meet people. Let me share something about me. I think about when I'm out and about, I know somebody every place. Virtually every restaurant I go to in the area, virtually every store. And if I were to just hang out, do whatever, like just take a day, I'm coming home with at least 4 or 5 hugs, good hugs, tight hugs, not church hugs either, because I know some young lady there, somebody I could talk to, whatever, oh, hey, Rom, or whatever. That's because I'm in places where there are people, like the gym. Of course, go there to work out, and you should focus on working out there, but you can just meet people. Not even just women, just people just at the gym doing your own thing. Just being there. Like at my gym, I walked into the gym from the moment I walked in. I wasn't like going, hey, how you doing and all of that. And that's a very important part of it. I was just being there working out. And you see somebody after a while, you just say, hey, how you doing or something like that. There's no, I ain't go in and walk up to somebody and talk to them, or a woman and talk to them. Maybe just be in there. And then after a while, you just like high friends. A high friend is you see somebody, you wave to them, you have no idea what their name is. But then after a while, you lifting and just in the normal course of things, you start talking, everything, all of a sudden you got some friends like at a gym. And it's not even about meeting women, but you meeting people wherever you go. That's the important thing. So a gym, you can just meet people there, because I'm gonna tell you what, as someone who worked at several gyms, I never forget what an assistant manager at one gym said. It's a community. Any gym you go to is a community. Or it could be a yoga studio. It could be a yoga studio. And I've said before, an old school player said a yoga studio is a target-rich environment. And speaking of target-rich environments, shoot, you can be somebody who work at the airport. Hey, somebody, and he know who he is, Holla Monster. He works at a major Atlanta airport. He said you just meet so many women there. And I mean, it's wherever you go, and you don't need any special game or anything. Now, the airport, that's an extreme example. Plus, you need to be a holler monster. You can't be afraid to holler, but just ordinary. Like I said, my ordinary day. Several stores, like there's every grocery store I go to in the area, I'll meet somebody. Like that, like people know I've moved, but I ain't moved that far away from where I used to live, to be honest. I ain't moving to another county or anything. Shoot. So I'll still go to that grocery store because I got plenty of friends there. And then there's one closer. It's only a matter of time before people get used to my face, and all of a sudden it's like, boom. You start talking to people, boom. You got some acquaintances there. Local malls, everything, stores. You know, there's restaurants in the area where I get free meals because I just know the people. I know the people, or discount, something like that. Like before COVID, there was an Asian buffet, Chinese. I was getting so cool with some of the workers there. They were bringing me their own desserts, their desserts. They were making something special and that for people on the menu and stuff. And all I was doing was being cool. And even though they're not open anymore, I still see a couple of them just being out and about. And one of my local grocery stores still like, hey, what's up, what's up? And it's a very simple thing, but you got to go out. See, that's the thing. And you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to do body game. You don't have to dress a certain way or be at that game thing. Just be you. Just be you. And I'm going to get more into how much further you can take it in the next episode. But seriously, here's the key. Here is the key. You got to go out. You can't, how you going to expect to meet people if all you do is work and come home? I mean, outside of people on your job, and usually when you get somebody like that who only meet people on their job, they usually the quiet ones on the job or something. You got to go out. You got to find a hobby. Find a hobby. Go bowling or something. Hey, just find something. Look, hit the gym. Hit the gym. You don't have to be trying to be an alpha showpiece or anything like that. Shout out Cousin T-Talk. You don't have to do all that. You could just go just to maintain just basic health or something. Or, you could do whatever. You can do whatever. Or maybe you could, maybe you're more athletic. Maybe you've been an athlete. Okay, they got leagues around. They've got places to meet. Even where I'm living now, it's a little community and everything. They actually be having happy hours. I was like, what? Uh-oh. They've had a couple since I've been here. I'm like, oh, wait, hold up. It's a nice little community. People like just being in this one community. I've had like just random people be like, hi, with a genuine hi, smile, everything, It's that easy. It's that easy Shoot, yesterday before recording this, there was a very attractive young lady walking her 2 dogs and stuff, and they decided to park in my under my trees. Yeah, I got trees in the yard, tiny yard, but still. And they were just chilling, and I was like, "What?" And I actually opened the door and said, "Hey, what's up?" Oh, they enjoyed themselves, just like that. Just like that. And I'm gonna get more into the next one on taking it even further. Because this one is, first of all, first and foremost, you gotta go out and actually meet someone. You actually have to go out and be in places where there are other people. And I don't care where you're at. I don't care where you at, all right? And it's possible. And I'm gonna get more into it in the next one. Because like I said, my thing is mostly for guys who know this already, but I know there's some guys who probably need some help. And I'm just helping as best as possible. Now, and I want to reiterate, if you have some serious psychological issues, find a mental health professional. Don't be watching these videos thinking you're going to be whatever. Even my videos, look, I can only go so far, and I can only present my philosophy, my view on things. If you have a serious mental health issue that is hurting you from interacting, get professional help. I can't emphasize that enough. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for today. And get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.